What is up, everybody? My name is Shawnee U99, and it is January 9th, 2026. That means it's a Friday. That means it's the end of week 6. And that means that it's the trade deadline, baby. That is right. This is the last night that teams can make trades, try and set themselves up for a big playoff push here. We're going to be talking about all the standings and everything soon. You're going to see there's a whole schwack of teams fighting to make their way into the playoffs. There's 3 teams vying for that top position. One of them's kind of running away with it. I'm not going to lie. They should be very proud right now. But there is top to bottom action on the leaderboard. It is going to be moving over these next 2 weeks. And tonight is the last night that teams can make any sort of changes. Right at the end of LiveWire, it will be the end of the trade deadline. We do have a few trades to announce. It's going to be great. You're going to want to stick around until the end. Before we get into that, though, we have got to go into the week that was week 6. Coming off the Christmas break, everybody trying to work off that turkey, get themselves back into pro form. Some teams look like it, some teams didn't. We're going to talk about all of that here tonight, starting things off. We didn't have him here on Tuesday, but we're sure as shit to have him happy with us here tonight. It's Mr. BA Superhero. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm very happy it's Friday. I'm very happy to be back, and it's trade week. It's trade deadline week. It's always an interesting week, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. It is going to be great, and I knew you had to be quiet, so I'm bringing that extra energy just to make fun of you for it. We also got Mikey Diesel here with us tonight. Mikey, how you doing? Happy Friday.
Yeah, dude, listen, I want to match this excitement a lot, but I hate to start this thing off a little bit heavy, but my wife's in the hospital right now, so I'm watching the kids. It's supposed to be a super crazy night, but my heart's with her. Just thinking of her, it's very tough. And I dropped off some supplies to her and stuff. And before I left, I said, is there anything I can do for you? And she goes, honestly, 30 subs by the end of the trade deadline special on Twitch. She's like, it's gonna make me heal up even quicker. All right, listen, I'll be honest. Yes, she's really in the hospital. It's nothing crazy, but she really did say the sub thing. She said that she's going to make me leave the league if you guys don't hit 30. So we got to make that happen. No, I'm excited tonight. I've stayed out of the trade request channel. I heard there's trades going down. I heard there's potential for more trades. I'm not even watching it, so I'm going to find out when the players find out. I'm pumped for it. I'm excited for it. Dude, it's going to get fucking wild tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun, man. And hopefully we can go on a roller coaster like I hopefully just took some of you on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You son of a gun. I'm like, that was a lot of energy on my part right before that. But I do want to say big ups and big love to Mrs. Mikey Diesel that's out there. We're wishing you better. Hoping you this fast recovery and get back home soon there. Because we don't want to take care of this guy, so we need.
Yeah, get that stone out of you. The dishes are piling up, and the kids are nuts.
That's right. This is the worst Harry Potter book of them all by far.
Yeah, I just found out I'm a really bad dad when I'm left to myself.
Harry Potter and the kidney stone. He's just kind of keeled over the whole movie. Just kind of shooting. Like, I don't feel good. I just generally don't feel good.
Throws up every other scene.
Yeah, and we got 3 subs by Backblast. Dan, we appreciate you, buddy. I know you're out there. I know you can't talk yet, but we'll talk to you.
He's coming.
He's coming. Who's ready for it? Say it with me. Top of your lungs. Every red penny that this league gets goes right back into it. So anything that you give us, donations, subs, bits, anything goes right back into paying for the website, the Twitch graphics, everything that we do. All the bots. Akino's cooking up some good stuff in Discord. We got some good stuff on the way. We got season 10 on the way soon. We're going to have some information about that. Spoiler for later on. It's going to be great. But before we talk about any of that, we got to talk about week 6. We got to go over everything because there was a lot of action happening this week. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something before jumping into that? We also got A-Day coming in with a tier 1 gifted sub. Appreciate the heck out of you, buddy. It's Big E.O. saying bark for me. Look, man, I don't want to get weird. Oh, okay, there we go. You get 1, and I expect the sub now. I don't bark for free. I learned that in college. Starting off on Tuesday at 9:15, we got the Crease Police picking up right where they left off before the Christmas break. Big win, 8-3 over the Degenerates. We've got Bravehearts, 7-4 over the Dreadhounds. When we look at the standings, remember that game. That was a big swing in terms of points right there. The Generals starting their week off strong, 6-5 win over the Torchmen. Hard-fought game by the Torchmen there. I was watching that one on pins and needles because I had both. We got Mikey Diesel coming in with that too. Thank you, Mikey. Appreciate the heck out of ya, as always. Snipers keep their run going. Man, they have just been hot over these past few weeks. 9-4 over the Port City Flames. Slicers, 5-4 over the Prairie Pirates. That was an all-time game. That was a super fun one to watch. Along with the Arctic Tigers, 10-8 over the Sewer Kings. Gentlemen, a lot of teams coming out strong, picking up where they left off. BA, these Snipers, man, they had a rough start, but now they just keep on rolling. That's weird.
Sorry. Yes, absolutely. You are absolutely right. Also against Port City, which is a team that has been playing very well this season. So for them to get that win in a game against somebody who is considered high-level playoff competition, that kind of proves where they're at. I mean, the Bravehearts going over the Dreadhounds, that's critical for them, trying to claw back into a playoff position. And then anytime you get an overtime game with the Pirates and Slicers involved, I agree with everything you said, as well as the Tigers-Kings game was probably a blast to watch as well. There's a lot of great games, a lot of one-score games, a lot of close games, and it's a great first slot for this week.
Yeah, a lot of passion out there on the ice, too. Lots of teams really struggling because there is no easy games this season. Everything, top to bottom, is just a nightmare. But Mikey, your Space Cowboys, 8-7 over the Mammoth. That's a big win for you guys there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. It was our first game out of the break, but we've been playing chem games every single night, mixing up lines. Just whoever's on, we're playing together. And I don't know, it felt like something just clicked in that game. We all talked to each other. We had a defensive plan, and we executed it. And it started off the night in a great spot. And Mammoth are no easy feat at all.
No, sir. A lot of strong talent there. Looking at the 9:45 games, Degenerates over the Dreadhounds 9-3. That Degenerates team doesn't deserve to be where they are, man. They are a really strong team to play against right now. Big win over the Dreadhounds there, 9-3. Crease Police take it to the Generals, 8-1 as they do. Crease Police all season have just been on a roll. Mammoth bouncing back hard, 7-5 over the Bravehearts. Flames as well, 10-2 over the Torchmen. Space Cowboys 2-0 on the week, 5-4 over the Prairie Pirates. Mikey, we're going to talk about that one in a second. Sewer Kings, 7-5 fall to the Snipers, and the Tigers and the Slicers, 8-7. And if I recall correctly, when we were calling these games, Tigers coming out big against the Slicers. That was a super fun game. Snipers over the Sewer Kings too. That was back and forth. But Mikey, the Space Cowboys taking down those Prairie Pirates. What happened there?
Yeah, just very quickly beforehand, that Tigers and Slicers, man, that looks like a dogfight. And that's the second game in a row Tuesday night that the Slicers opened up with a 1-goal game. So those guys are grinding out every single game, win or lose. It's good to see. But yeah, as for our game, like I said in that first game, we just felt like we clicked perfectly. Wits and Jaybird were doing their thing up front. I was trying to hold it down as far as back, and dude, we were just the goaltending was amazing. Like it was just a perfect night. And when we started off that first one, everything felt like it clicked. We took that plan into the next game, and we isolated. We stayed on our guys, and we played defensively. And our opportunities came, and we didn't miss when it was time to go to the offensive zone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And let's move on to the 10-15 games here on Tuesday. Crease Police 3-0 on the night, 6-3 over the Bravehearts. Degenerates having themselves a good week, 7-6 over the Torchmen. Dreadhounds rebounding there, 8-6 over the Space Cowboys. Snipers took it to the Generals, 8-1. Slicers, 11-4 over the Mammoth. Port City, 5-4 over the Sewer Kings. Rare 0-3 night for the Sewer Kings, I think that was. And the Tigers over the Pirates, 8-3. BA, I think the Sewer Kings went 0-3 on this night. What? That's all I got was just what?
Well,
And now
in the
you
I'm
meantime,
sorry, I
very
did it
quickly.
again. I
Oh,
did it
there he is.
again.
Okay.
I made the boo-boo twice. All right, so what I was trying to say is the Sewer Kings are a team that has been kind of praised for the roster over the course of the season. They have a lot of high-powered names, so that is not something you would expect. Maybe they go down one, but again, not a shot to the Port City Flames. They're a very, very good team, and this is exactly why. But it's these games where you watch this one team win over somebody you wouldn't expect them, and then you see that team that just lost comes back and beats a team you wouldn't expect them to beat. So that keeps happening over and over and over again this season, and it's just it never fails to amaze.
Yes, sir. And then on to Wednesday, starting things off, Arctic Tigers keep their win streak rolling 4-3 over the Mammoth. Generals fall 8-1 over the Flames. Man, those Flames are good. They were out of the playoffs just a little while ago. They are in strong contention right now, right in the middle of the pack. Prairie Pirates starting their Wednesday better than they ended their Tuesday. 8-3 over the Dreadhounds. Sewer Kings over the Degenerates 9-2. Slicers fall into the Crease Police 9-2. Snipers fall into the Bravehearts 3-4. Great job by the Bravehearts. They're taking down the strong Snipers team. And the Space Cowboys 8-1 over the Torchmen. We're kind of seeing a different layout here on Wednesday. Different lines. It's, the Sewer Kings starting their night off strong 9-2 as compared to how that Tuesday went for them. So let's see if they can rebound the rest of the way. Crease Police keep rolling there too. Great job by them. But those Snipers falling to the Bravehearts is a crazy one. I mean, the Bravehearts is a great team. Criminally underrated.
Yes.
So
What a word.
Yeah. So to steal one from the Snipers there, Mikey, is huge.
Yeah, there's something about that team, and I don't know what it is, but that Bravehearts team I feel like they fly under the radar. Like, it's almost like they're a team versus like some of the other higher standing teams in the league. Like, you can pick out a quote unquote superstar, but like, I don't know, man. It's just the way they play. It's a cohesive unit. You're in for it Tuesday night, Wednesday night, doesn't matter. And they're going to battle you, and they're just going to, they'll just outwill you.
Through and through. Infinite Madness on that team, too. Very underrated defenseman. Doesn't get talked about nearly enough. He does when it comes to graphics, though. He set us all up again this week. Absolutely great job by him. We appreciate the heck out of him. Looking at 9:45, Tigers keep on rolling 9-2 over the Generals. That was us again. Boy, oh boy, that's a really good line that they have there. It's just super frustrating to try and play against. Mammoth, strong game here, 9-2 over the Dreadhounds. Flames and Degenerates. I remember hearing this one as they were calling it. It was, what a game. What a game. It was a shame to be playing to miss that one. Pirates. A rare loss in regulation time for the Crease Police, and it's friend on friend. Zayner on Aquino on this one. 7-4. Pirates take that one. Bravehearts keep rolling 10-3 over the Sewer Kings. Torchmen fall to the Slicers 11-7. Snipers over the Space Cowboys 8-5. BA, what game sticks out to you here the most?
There's so many to pick from. Just like the Bravehearts again continuing to showcase another strong effort. The Pirates, again, as you mentioned, the big win over the Crease Police. That I think that's their third loss in regulation. It's these games. Well, also the thing I'll say about on Wednesday night, there seems to be wider score gaps. That seems to be something that's a little different. So I wonder if Wednesday night lineups are built differently on purpose. I have that question just based on the way this week worked out.
Yeah, some crazy results from day to day. Absolutely. And we got Zayner hopping
The
in there
Pirates
saying
team too.
best friend. Oh, okay. Zayner and Aquino, best friend. My apologies.
Zayner and Mobsky playing on a line on a Wednesday night is absolutely disgusting. So you see the change in scores as we shift from Tuesday to Wednesday with that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I just saw the score from our last game and I forgot about the heartbreak. We've got the Arctic Tigers having themselves a great week, finishing it off with a 5-4 win against Port City Flames, who brought up a monster lineup that night. Pirates, another strong game, 9-8 over the Mammoth, and I want to say that was in overtime. Sewer Kings taking down the Generals 3-2. I know that wasn't an overtime because the puck went in with like 16 seconds left, and I haven't thought about it since. It was a great game, though. JG, Scheif, who was it at center? Oh, God. Was it Cloud? Either way, great job through and through. Super fun game, just heartbreak. And you gotta love heartbreak. Dreadhounds, nice. Oh, this was a fun game. I remember hopping on at the end here. Dreadhounds 9-8 over the Slicers in overtime. Big win for them there, especially when it comes to standings. We're going to talk about that right away. The Degenerates 8-5 over the Snipers too. What a win for them there. My goodness, some crazy results here. The Crease Police, though, rebound very strong. 8-1 over the Space Cowboys, as the Crease Police do. And we've got the Bravehearts finishing off a strong week too. 11-4 over the Torchmen. Gentlemen, before we get into the standings and everything, what do we see in the last games of the week?
BA, you want to take it or me?
I mean, I was going to give you the floor, but if you're going to let me talk, I'll definitely go with the Degenerates over the Snipers. Is very surprising. You know, the Sewer Kings and the Generals, that's not a game I would anticipate turning out the way that it did. Pirates, again, showing. But honestly, the Mammoths have been a team that we've been seeing either coming away with wins or a lot of one-loss games. So as a team that's on the outside looking in, but still with a chance to get into the playoff spot, I think that's something to consider. What is it going to take to get them over the hump? And honestly, did they decide to make any moves in order to try to do that, or are they going to stay the course with what they have?
We are going to find out at the end of the night here for sure. I wanted to have a follow-up for that, but my brain just shut down. It's Friday.
I'd like to go back and watch that. My bad. I'd like to go back and watch that Tigers and Flames game. I'm going to have to go find that repeat on the stream and go watch that game because it's the two fun teams to watch play.
Look at the names that are on the ice in that game too. Absolutely crazy. I know we talked about it a lot. The playoffs are going to be abso-freaking-lutely nuts because there's just going to be so much skill out there at all times. I can't wait. Looking at the standings after these results, well, the Crease Police have opened themselves up a nice little cushion. 12 games left. They are 4 games above the Arctic Tigers. 93 points for them. 31-3-2. Oh, Wax just distracted me. The Arctic Tigers in second place, 27-7-2 for 81 points. Sewer Kings, even though they had a bit of a falter this week, still in third place, 26-10-0 for 77 points. Port City, talked about them. They were out of the playoffs just a little while ago. Now they are sitting pretty, 21-14-1, 62 points, tied with South Beach and the Prairie Pirates. 4th through 7th is all separated by 1 point. And you know that there's some teams that are looking at the top of the standings being like, we don't want to play these guys in the first round. The Dreadhounds holding that last playoff spot, 54 points, 7 points back. The Generals and the Bravehearts, 47 points apiece. 3 games separating these 3 teams here from making the playoffs. The Great Lake Mammoths, though, not out of it yet. They're only 2 points behind. So actually, I'm sorry. So that is 3 teams that are just out of the playoffs that are 3 wins behind the Dreadhounds. It is going to be a battle. You see these little gaps opening up in the standings. Each game is going to be worth so much over these next 2 weeks. We can't wait to call the action. It's going to be great. The Space Cowboys had themselves a pretty good week. They still sit 9-25-2 though for 29 points. Great. You know, you love to see the teams that have just kind of been pushed out that are still just throwing haymakers at every team that they come against. It's one of my favorite parts is seeing some of these teams that end up in that spot but still just give other teams fits. The Degenerates bouncing back there too, up to 9-24-3 for 29 points. Just had a rough stretch. You have some bad weeks and then it's like quicksand. So they're hitting a good stride now. Love to see where they're going to finish here, and you know that they're going to play spoiler for some teams. I just pray it's not the Generals. And the Torchmen, those scrappy, lovable Torchmen, still sitting in last, 7 points. But you know what? What a great... I've heard good things, that they're having a good time and that the vibes are good. So, you know what? As long as they can still come out, have fun. They have a great chance to play spoiler for a lot of teams too. So, heading into these last 2 weeks, everybody's got something to play for. Gentlemen, how are we feeling about the standings with 2 weeks left?
I'm absolutely shocked that the Dreadhounds are as low as they are. Um, and I say that solely, and I mean no offense to any other teams, but like there's teams ahead of them in the standings. I won't name them. That we played against, and I saw both lines of the Dreadhounds, and both of them beat the absolute piss out of us, and we kind of snuffed out a handful of those teams up above, and I'm really shocked. I don't know what's not clicking for them to have them in kind of the two through six spots.
Yeah, it is going to be a big rush there too. I mean, yeah.
And those standings to be in 8th place with the trade deadline tonight, like there could be some potentially standing shattering trades made later that flip this whole thing upside down.
Yes, sir. I keep checking back to the trade request channel just to make sure we're not getting any others come in here. Remember, if you are an owner and you are listening, right as soon as we quit LiveWire, that's when the trade deadline is over. Let's look at some personal stats here. We've got ISO still in first place, 159 points for him. Snickers, 19 back, but you know what? He's made some ground here over the last little bit. 140 points for him. The Slicers, dynamic duo of Gagoots and Swoley Mammoth sitting in 3rd and 4th. They have been rolling all season. A great tandem to watch out there on the ice. Caustic and his Snipers, his team's not only moving up the rank, and so is he. He moves up to 5th. He's got 128 points. Yeti sitting in 6th with 127. Prime G Funk with 126. FaZe Toxic, 113. Carney and Crave Dog, 2 VVHL legends, tied for 9th with 112 points apiece. Goals leaders, Swoley still leading that category, 81 on the season for him. Boss, what a name to have up there. Love to see him there. Boss Games, a TV, 76 for him. Caustic was 73. FaZe Toxic was 70. And any time that we have a gosh darn Bravehearts game on the stream, all you hear is FaZe Toxic's name. He's always up there. Along with this guy, too, ISO, whenever the Cats play. Snickers, we're going to be seeing his name a lot. He's at 68 points. Tropical Chell with 66. Or sorry, not points, goals. Tropical Chell and Biz tied with 66 apiece. And Prime G Funk and Dex with 65.
If I may, Sean, to see that points list and to see Swoley at the top of the game goal leaders list, the guy just quietly balls out in this league, and he's just unassuming because he's a quiet, chill guy. But good God, is he talented at the game, especially when he's on a list and at the top of it, he's above guys like Crave Dog, who've consistently been the Art Ross winner season in and season out. And another one, FaZe Toxic, very good player. He's having a phenomenal year. He's having the year people expected. I feel like last season he kind of had to get adjusted to the league, and this season he's proving that he's comfortable, he's doing his thing, and he's with a line that he has a lot of chemistry with, and that's super duper cool to see him. Big shout out to Tropical Chell. That guy's an absolute animal.
Yes, through and through. His numbers, his EASHL numbers stood out right off the bat, so it was like, oh, this guy's definitely going in the first round.
Yeah, it's a real deal for sure.
Looking at the assist side of things, we've got ISO leading the pack there. He's got 90. 3 behind him is Buck. Shout out Buck and shout out Infinite Madness. Is at 87 and 82 respectively. Gagoots, not only putting up goals, putting up a bunch of assists. He's got 79. Infinite Clams. We got 2 infinites in the top 5. What's going on? 76 for him. Eat a Snickers with 72. Onion Pie, still one of my favorite names in the league. He's got 71. Yeti was 70. J-Men Fish was 67. And A-Day was 63.
Can you pause this graphic for 1 second, please?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just point something out? I was satisfied, man. I'm not hungry, but listen to this list that you just read. Infinite Clams, Eat a Snickers, Onion Pie, J-Men Fish, and A-Day looks just like Payday, dude. All I want to do is eat like the worst shit right now. like super hungry now because it was nothing but like potential food items there.
Is your J-Men Fish locally sourced?
Does your onion pie feature any red onions?
Yeah. Hey, you got celery in the Gagoots?
If there's red onion, I send it back.
That's right. I go get a Snickers.
There's some gaba in my ghoul, I send it back.
So you mean to tell me for $14.99 I get infinite clams? All right, enough of that. We're on to the next one. Look at hit leaders. We got Showstopper leading the pack, 195 for him, picking up where he left off last season, along with a lot of these guys. It's the same names. We got Jaybird, 3 hits back on the Space Cowboys. G-Wits, 185 on the season. I don't want to be the one that has to play the Space Cowboys these upcoming weeks.
Brother,
I have a feeling Jaybird and G-Wits are going to be fighting for something, and it's going to hurt
Sean,
everybody's feelings.
Every intermission, these two nitwits are they're counting their hits and just chirping each other about how many hits they have. I'm like, guys, we're winning like 2-0 against like one of the better teams in the league. Can we pay attention? Like, no, we only had 7 hits as a team. We need double digits this period. Like, it's all they care about, and it's hysterical.
Oh, that's too funny. Well, you got Edith Snickers. I said we're going to be hearing his name a lot. He's here. He's in 4th, 174 for him. Slayer with 167. Mayers with 165. Jesse Jen. Shout out Jesse Jen. Check out the Meat on the Bone segment today. It was fantastic. He's got 149 on the season. Parks with 143. Mobski, get your chicken nuggets ready. He's got 139. And we got Hatfield Kid, the beauty himself, 131. Looking at the defensive side of things still, we've got the interception leaders, and it's Snickers all the way through. 62 for him, leading for a decent portion of the season, if not the whole season right now. And I think we're going to hear his name again right away. Don't you worry about that. But Crave Dog, another elite forward, putting up great defensive numbers. 47 for him. ISO, same thing, 46. Mowski with 41. Infinite Clams with 37. Prime, G, Funk, and Caustic tied with 35 apiece. Shout out Wax Poetic. I see you in the chat there, buddy. He's got 34. Disaster with 33. And Thought King with 30. And...
Oh, my poor wife. She just texted me, dude. She said there's not enough subs coming in. She's dude.
No.
Now I'm getting, it's like stigmata, dude. I can feel her pain.
No, Mike, are you okay? Guys,
no.
We need subs. Mike, are you okay? Mike, say something.
Guys, nothing's going to stop the internal bleeding and constant nausea without... Unless someone wants to send me an Italian sub with everything in it, dude. Like, that will be a sub that I would... stop this ridiculous act with.
We got 88 with a tier 1 sub. Don't do it. I just wanted to have fun doing that. I didn't want to have people subscribe. I mean, it's great if it happens.
Yeah, guys. People, you know, honestly,
if people did it, I'll be like, I feel bad now. Now we got to fucking perform the whole time.
Yeah, we'll be your dancing monkey, dude. It's like the night when people kept subbing to keep you on the.
That was hilarious. We made like $60 that night. Can't buy dinner now. Thanks, dude. Hey, get yourself a Hot Pocket, man. It'll keep you thin because you won't want to eat it. God, these things are bad. A breakfast Hot Pocket.
Yeah, you know something, Day. Listen, I'm sorry that you can't buy dinner, but just think of Aquino, man. That guy, when he goes and has to get new sneakers, he still has to buy 2 of them.
What does he do with the other one?
Please don't,
dude.
Please don't make my.
Why was there
a
pregnant silence?
Because I was snickering to myself. It's Mr. Bagblast Dan, everybody. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Dan.
Sorry, Boots.
Dan's here because he's like, Mike just went off the rails, dude. I gotta go rein this thing in.
No, man. First off, Mike, did your wife see Chazzy there? Is he okay too? Is he okay?
I think Chazzy's not okay, but my wife will be okay. Oh,
That's
you know
good.
why she's gonna be
Only if
okay,
we get
dude? She
more
just
subs,
texted me.
though,
Dude, she said she's feeling. She thinks it might be moving. The stone might be moving because BA just hooked it up with 5 more, dude.
Oh yeah.
She said she could get up and walk around the room right now.
It's like one of those situations.
Oh no, Aquino's in the chat.
Peter Pan, where you have to clap
I don't know
your
what you're
hands if not the
talking about,
fairy's
Aquino.
gonna die. It's kind of like that, but with subs.
Hold on, I'm just updating the stream channel to Livewire Trade Deadline Mrs. Mikey Diesel fundraiser, and we're just gonna keep all the money.
Where every red cent still goes into the league, though.
Just remember, every red penny except for the 25% ice came off the top goes directly back into the league.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get through these stats and then we'll get through it right here.
Yeah,
We're looking
sorry.
at the interception leaders.
Get some hockey.
Oh, that's right. We just had the interception leaders. It's the takeaway leaders. And ISO up there now. 114 for him, taking the top spot. Fenny with 112. two back. Wax Poetic, shout out Wax. I see you in the chat there, buddy. 110 for him. Snickers, I thought Snickers was still at the top of this, but hey, you know what? There's 2 weeks left. Give the man some time. Snickers and Crave Dog, 106 apiece. A great little race between those two guys there. A-Day, only two back. I can't talk. Two back, 104 for him. Caustic with 97. Gagooch with 93. And Raw and Thought King tied with 92 apiece. And looking at the goalies, praying that ChatGPT did the math right. It's a Crease Please party at the top. We got a Keno and Dunk, 823 and an 809 respectively. Those two guys just killing it. BMAC with a 795 and Gritty with a 754. Shout out BMAC, shout out Gritty. And Vin and those Mammoth keep on rolling. 746 for him. Ajax Attack with a 745. Coronado with a 730. Big Truck with a 723. Rifle Drum with a 717. And Vadano on those degenerates with a 713. Hoots coming in saying, how do we get into the league? This is hype. Well, right now we're kind of on lockdown. We're going to figure out how we're going to handle that. But I'll reach out to you once we get that all sorted, because we kind of just lock things down and we're still figuring out our processes kind of here and there. Stop leaving Hoots. Wait, did I forget that he joined?
I think he's been there a couple times.
Oh, I fell for it. Whatever. Fooled me once, shame on you. Fooled me twice. Can't get fooled again. And it's a Crease Please party on the GAA side of things here as well. We got a 306 for Aquino and a 344 Mega Shot. I'm having a good time. It's Friday, and I am not sober. 344 for Dunk, good for second place. To go just behind his counterpart there, Aquino with a 306. BMAC in third with a 376. Coronado with a 461. Gritty with a 467. Sad Boy on those Sewer Kings. He's got a 482. Shout out Sad Boy. Rifle Drum and Big Truck. The tandem there for the Port City Flames, 517 and a 533 respectively. Vin with a 544 and Ajax Attack with a 553.
Dude, listen, I was playing some LFGs earlier with Marky Mark, and Ajax, dude, and he said that we need to give him a shout out on the stream. So shout out to Ajax. He killed it in the pubs. He's killing it in the league, and good to see. And yeah, dude, Sad Boy, man. Wasn't a natural D-man last season, even though he put it on his form, and he is absolutely crushing it as a natural G. So big ups to him, man. Good shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that brings us to the end of our Week 6 stats. The Crease Police still alone at the top. They've had themselves a magical season, 31-3-2. But we all know, come playoff times, especially with all the teams that we have here, regular season success does not always translate into playoff success. So it is going to be a battle once we get there. We can't wait to see it. Gentlemen, how are we feeling at the end of Week 6? The trade deadline is roughly 10, 15 minutes away. Maybe a last-second trade or two gets through. We got a couple for you. We're going to be breaking here live before we hit you with the news channel and Discord. How are we feeling, gentlemen?
Anxious, nervous, excited. Like I said, I got a very interesting DM earlier tonight from management. So this was my idea to not tell the players until the night of. I think it brings some excitement. Just for me personally, the reason why I love this stuff so much is I love like trade deadlines in the 4 major American real sports. But there's just an air of suspense, and you don't know what's going to happen, and anyone could be on the move, and then teams are just set and like they're ready to go for that final stretch. So like this is my favorite thing ever, is like, free agency and big trade deadline shows. So I personally haven't looked at the channel. I'm excited because, especially since I've heard my own name in rumors. So you just never know what's going to happen. And there's a bunch of people that I'm hearing got traded, so they don't know what's gonna happen. And the real exciting part's gonna commence in a couple minutes, dude. And then as soon as we cut the air, we'll go big draft lobby, man. It's gonna be great.
Yes, sir. And we have a little bit of news about season 10 coming up as well. You're gonna want to stick around for this one. It is gonna be some great news, I think. Just checking the trade channel to see if we've got any last minute stragglers coming in, and I can never find it. No, I'm not going to type that. I'm just going to leave that be. Well, gentlemen, should we get things going and start things off with the trades that we do have? And it is a doozy to start us off. We have got Coronado going from the Prairie Pirates to the Degenerates. We've got Zion going from the Crease Police to the Prairie Pirates. And we've got Backlash Dan going from the Degenerates to the Crease Police. Dan, first question. Fuck you.
Oh man, I knew it'd be a riveting question. Oh, the Black said fuck that too. Jeez. Listen, this is my third trade this season.
Is it really?
D-Gens.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been traded 3 times this season. This is a new record for me. Shout out D-Gens. That was a hell of a lot of fun. If y'all ain't watching the D-Gens, they played fucking great this past week. And I was happy for those boys. It was awesome to be on that team. And McJuicin is the most underrated player in this league. I'm just going to say it publicly for you all to hear. That dude's a stud.
And that guy is super helpful, man. He's offered to go in free skate with anyone at any time to show him anything, dude. He's super chill. Like, the man.
Show says I'm the new Jam. That's fine. Dan Jam. But I got to figure out my new player name, and it will be a Police Academy character. So I got to figure that out.
Nice. Mr. Hightower.
Dude, what a block. That's a blockbuster, man. Those are big names. Big names and OG names and a youngin' and a newbie. Coronado's been here forever. Dan, obviously, this is your brainchild, and Zion's gotten here recently. Those are 3 big names to get traded, man, especially on a night like tonight. And yeah, it's cool to see things getting shaken up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, this is definitely a big trade, and I mean the best sentiment that I really can agree with that's been talked about so far is fuck Dan. That's really fair.
Nice. But no, I mean, Coronado going to the Degenerates. They're getting a top goalie right there. They're going to see what sort of damage they can do in the last 2 weeks. Zion going to the Prairie Pirates. I know they were looking for a skater, so they're getting a great one there. And if you're the Crease Police, why would you ever make a trade? Well, if you get Backlash Dan, who's got 2 cups and has been a stay-at-home defenseman for many a team built like the Crease Police, I think you can see why. So, wow, what a trade for all 3 teams right at the end of the deadline, too. We got 2 more for you, though, ladies and gentlemen. We got VTech going to the Mammoth and Wiggity going to the Prairie Pirates. Mammoth still looking to make that big move. They're in that mix with all these other teams that are trying to get that last playoff spot. And the Prairie Pirates kind of see themselves moving up and down the standings a lot. I think they're trying to find a little bit of what's the word I'm looking for? Solid ground that they can keep their footing on and keep building from there. So I think both teams finding a great player in this shakeup.
I agree. Wiggity is always a fun defender to watch, and VTech has shown up in pretty much every game that I've watched him play in. Played really well early in the season. I think he was on the Dreadhounds. So he's performed pretty well for each team that he's played for.
Damn.
Yeah, I love this trade. I think Wiggity's gonna really do well with Bob and Zayner. I think the change of scenery is nice. VTech is an absolute stud. And after the week that the Mammoths have, I could see them just making that move to just beef up a little bit. And just very lastly, if Marky Mark's listening to this thing, dude, there is no A between M and C for McAvoy. It's MCAVOY. That guy's an idiot that we played, and I'm glad we throttled him in that pub. All right, sorry. That was all. I just had to get that off my chest.
And gentlemen, I'm going to ask you guys to run with this trade here because I just got to tackle something here quick. But we have got Master of Disaster going to the Snipers and Lloyd going to the Degenerates. Gentlemen, what do we think?
BA?
Masta is a master of many trades. He's a good D-man. He can play net. Lloyd, I know, plays forward in D, I believe. And I know they were trying to make some moves after getting Coronado, and Masta was playing, I think, primarily net. He was rotating in and out, so this will, I think, allow him to kind of solidify his own spot and help out the D-Gens, round out their rotation.
Dude, so Lloyd was originally drafted by the Space Cowboys, and that guy's an absolute beast on the ice. He's a very good scorer, great locker room guy. The Degenerates are absolutely going to love having him. And Master of Disaster, good Lord, do I hope that he didn't buy a Degens jersey after Aquino turned his back on him and just stabbed him in the back. And, he bought that jersey. He's super proud of it. Instantly traded. Aquino's just a garbage person. And now the Degenerates. So I hope it's even the chat. I don't see him. I don't know if he bought a Degenerates jersey, but I'll tell you what, Disaster. If you want a free Snipers jersey, pay attention to the end of the show. We'll give another one away. Why not?
We're doing what now? Sorry, I'm just reading the chat here quick.
Well, we're gonna give away a jersey at the end of the show. Why not? We're gonna make it happen.
Why not?
But what about the kidney stones? Is that gonna affect them, or is it just a subs related only?
No, just the only thing that makes my wife feel. She actually texted me that she was feeling nauseous. I was like, well, yeah, subs slow down, babe. I don't know. These guys hate you. No. Yeah, the subs go to her get well wishes.
Yeah.
But the jersey raffle will just be from like the regular league funds and fundraising and stuff. And I think we have like 2 or 3 spots left in that NFL playoff pool. I got to cut it off at 10 a.m. tomorrow. It's a busy day. So if anyone wants to get in on it, get in on it. If you don't, no worries. I just got to tell all the other guys that signed up that it's we didn't fill it.
Yes, sir. I just got in this morning. Actually, got into it. So
looking at the chat, Flounder is AI, by the way. Not AI. You are.
Ha!
Yeah, take that.
Yeah. Mike, could you give me a good slow cooker pulled chicken recipe?
Oh boy, could I?
Hey, so I believe that's
looking
the end
at
of
this pulled.
right there.
Oh, so this is it.
This is it.
We're gonna count give them what, a minute?
Oh no, we'll do that right after we just talk season 10. Yeah. So, as you all know, season 10, season X, 10 seasons, 1 legacy. We've had 10 seasons of community, competition, and class. It has been a great time at the VV over the past 10 seasons, and our next one is gearing up to be the best yet. We saw where we kind of had our flaws in everything this season. We're going to do a much better job of making sure that everybody is included. We're going to have a bunch of teams. It is going to be great. We're going to have, once we get the numbers down and everything, we can start announcing. But signups for ownership and signups for players is going out tonight. So if you're interested in season 10, owners, get ready, because we're throwing you a curveball on this one. We're going to talk about it right away, but keep an eye out on the news, because ownership and player registration is going out tonight. It is going to be open for a while, probably till about the second round. We're thinking of the playoffs, but get in early. Please get in early if you know you're going to be playing, because it gives us a much better understanding of the numbers that we're going to be dealing with and the numbers that we should be aiming for. And we're going to get into that in a little bit. But let's talk changes going into the next season. Gentlemen, before we talk changes, anybody want to add anything in there?
Man, yeah, just we always focus, and Sean, you've said it perfectly in the past. We'll do a league with 6 teams, as long we care about quality over quantity, and that goes top to bottom, from the most highest skilled player in the league to the least skilled player, to the person that's been here since day one, to the person that walks in tomorrow. We care about every single person and trying to give you guys an experience here. And one of those things that comes with that is quality ownership. It's a testament to this league that we have as many good owners groups that we do. We want to keep it that way. So the earlier you all sign up for the league, we'll have a very good basis as far as what we're projected to have by the time the deadline comes, and to make sure that we have enough quality ownership that's applied, been vetted, and goes through our requirements. So it is important to sign up as early as possible. We understand that things happen, or you're weighing your options and all that, but it's a lot easier to take your name off it than add it late. So like Sean said, man, early and often, it just helps us on the back end make sure that we have as many good ownership groups so you guys get as good an experience as possible here, because that's all we care about is you guys as a whole.
Yeah, and goalies really kind of drove the situation that we found ourselves in. Excuse me. Oh, boy. This time around, we just didn't have enough goalies to run as many teams as we wanted, and as a result of that, a lot of people kind of got pushed to the wayside, and that sat real heavy with us, and we're sorry, and we're going to make that better in this next season. It's Season X, it's going to be everybody, and it is going to be great. Games will still be on Tuesday and Wednesday. Same game times, 3 games a night, same roster sizes. So it's still going to be 8-person rosters. Nothing has changed there. The owner applications and player applications are going out tonight. The deadline is January 30th at midnight. So make sure you get that stuff in ASAP. We are then going in directly to owner selection. So all owner applications must include a general manager. Owner and GM candidates must have completed at least 1 season in the VVHL. That's still sticking around. That's always been a thing. Once a registration closes, the league will determine the maximum number of teams and will make sure that we have the right amount of registered player for it. And that's where we need to know those numbers, because when we're done the draft for the start of season 10, we want to have just a few ECUs at most. We want to make sure that everybody's on a team. We want to make sure that we still have our butts covered if anything happens, but we want everybody involved. And again, it weighed heavy with us that didn't happen this season, but boy, oh boy, is season 10 going to be great. We want all you out there. We want all the ownership groups. If you're on the fence and you're like, oh, well, maybe not. We have a new system. We're free to talk about the new system for the draft, right?
Yeah, just very quickly, man. I just wanted to say, I know that we talked on the last stream that we were going to do 3 nights, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10-man rosters, 10-person rosters, I should say. We had a very big admin meeting last night. We got a lot of things squared away. And one of the driving points that kept coming up was the heart and soul of the league has always been Tuesday, Wednesday. It's always been 8-person rosters. And ultimately, as an admin team, we debated it for a while. It was a late one, but we feel like staying with the Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be the biggest for the league. And hopefully we can get the numbers to back it up. And as I see Joker in the chat, we talked about the 2 division things. Essentially, and this is not us asking for money. It's just a conservative thing from our point. If we were to do 2 divisions, we have to pay for 2 full leagues worth of stat captures, standings, all those type of things. So we just felt for the good of the league and to not continuously beg you guys for money, because we, that's not our goal here. Is that we're going to stay with the one big league and look at that later.
Mike, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No.
From a technical standpoint, we cannot have combined. It just can't. They won't exist in the same. It's not like we can pay more and it'll work.
Yeah.
The divisions aren't capable with our stat keeping.
Right.
So it's just
exactly.
We have to have it in one.
But the
Sorry,
second that functionality is there, boy, oh boy, we're taking full advantage of that for sure.
Oh, my wife just texted me that she feels a lot better now. Thank you very much,
Wax. That's crazy, because
Always
Wax just
appreciate
gifted 5 subs. Wax! Let's go.
She said she feels like the kidney stone's starting to crack, so I think she might be coming home tonight, boys. She might be coming home tonight.
Maybe I'll bring her mom back home to her kids. This is
so, you don't want my wife to feel better?
Yeah. I just see a bunch of doctors staring at a Twitch counter like, come on.
It's like the scene from The Office when the DVD screensaver hit the corner. We're all celebrating when we hit 50 subs or whatever it was. 30.
So just to go along with the rest, the cap is still staying in place. But we did have a unique scenario this season where we didn't want to punish a team by giving them a team lost a $6 million cap player, and somebody that would be an ECU it would not make sense to give that person a $6 million cap hit to replace it. But then what it did is it punished that team by moving them to the cap floor, actually below the cap floor, and it really didn't allow them the ability to make any trades. So a $2 million floating reserve is being added, which means that if you are below the cap floor because you lost a player and you're getting a $1 million player ECU in return, you can actually go down up to $2 million below where you are currently at. But that is only in the case of players that leave the league and then require an ECU to come in for them. Now, for any ownership groups that may be on the fence, this was talked about a lot, and I do want to give a huge shout out to the admins. Caustic, Aquino, Dan, Mike, myself, we all met last night. We were talking for hours and hours trying to get everything sorted out. Aquino says,
oh my God.
Oh my goodness. How many is that?
Dude. Okay, Wax and Showstopper are having a sub off. My wife actually just went live on Twitch, and she's just doing backwards cartwheels down the hallway in the hospital right now. So if you guys tune in and subscribe to her Twitch channel,
yeah, she's doing Super Mario 64 speed runs.
She's whipping donuts in a golf cart in the parking lot.
But seriously though, Showstopper, Wax, we appreciate the heck out of both of you guys. 10 for Show, 5 for Wax.
Legend.
Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Definitely helps us out. We're getting a lot of red pennies, and that is all going to Mikey Diesel, Mrs. Mikey Diesel, and by that I mean our fund. Our fund.
It's truly
directly
not.
into our fund.
Sure, it's truly not.
It's 100% for the league. Yeah. No. I'm just kidding. Now, for ownership,
going to our new draft lobby backdrop.
Yeah, that's right. We're funding our own NHL game immediately.
Highest subs, you get to name your own voice channel for one day.
Denied.
Yeah. Oh, what, did the salary cap not match up? Sorry. All right, let's get this back on track.
Here's the big news. So, for ownership groups that are potentially interested in owning next season, one of the things that we've tried to find a way to fix is a discrepancy in talent across all of the ownership groups. Because with 8-man teams, your owner and your GM are a quarter of your team right there, without a draft, without anything. What that means then is that certain teams can be behind the 8 ball immediately, because you'll have just two team A with 2 top tier talents, and we love that they own, we want them to own, and you know, it's part of what keeps this league going. But then you may have somebody that's not a first round talent, or 2 owners or an owner and a GM that's not a first round talent, but they're passionate and they're still good players, of course, but there is, you know, a discrepancy essentially. So what we are going to be doing for this next season is owners all stay the same. You're just the owner of the team, and that's it. The GM that you pick to be your GM, you have to pick in the draft. Now, it is going to be a 7-round draft now instead of 6. What we are doing is, let's say you have Team A and Team B. If Team A has a first-round talent GM, they won't pick until the 2nd round. They will pick their GM in the 1st round. If you have Team B, whose GM is a 3rd-round player, then they will have a pick in the 1st round. They will have a pick in the 2nd round. They will have to pick their GM in the 3rd round. So they kind of get a bump up in the draft just due to that discrepancy. And that, we think, is going to do a bit to kind of level that playing field. We're going to have a whole thing about it where we're going to, who described, that's a great question, boss. We are getting the Players Association involved. We are going to get ourselves involved with it as well. We are going to make it as 100% transparent as possible. We're going to get the numbers out there. We're going to let people talk about it. We're going to listen to the feedback. But ultimately, we should be able to have a pretty accurate assessment of where we think somebody would go in the draft. Is it going to be 100% perfect? No, but we are going to find ways to fine tune it. And also, if it just sucks and it doesn't work right, and then everybody's like, bleh, we just look for a better solution. But at this time, we really feel like going into season 10, this is going to be a great way to allow certain ownership teams to maybe looking at the draft and saying, you know what, I like owning, but these, how do we stack up against these other ownership teams where all of a sudden we're on our heels before the draft even starts. So this kind of works to level that out a bit. I'm really excited to see how it plays out. I really hope it does well, and I really hope that it helps bring even more parity, because if this league has two words, it's inclusivity and parity. And those are the two things that we strive to push to the league all the time, every season. And we kind of failed on one this season. We've kind of struggled with the other for a little bit. So now, season 10, as many ownership groups as we can get in there to match the numbers of people that we're going to have signing up. We're going to get as close to getting as many people drafted and as few ECUs as possible. And that is where it comes down to you out there watching. We need signups ASAP. We need those numbers, and then we can keep assessing every week from here until the next big milestone. And that's
Sean,
my
if I
piece.
may?
Yes, please. I don't want to talk anymore.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Our three biggest issues that we faced coming into our season 10, kind of like prep meeting, was one, making sure that we don't have what happened with the ECU tournament. It's a phenomenal product. It's doing very well. It's going to continue to do well because we don't half-ass anything. So that's going to go great. But we wanted to take care of those people first and foremost. We wanted to take care of the ownership groups to make sure that there was enough parity in the league. So that's why we're trying the slotting thing. And yeah, just the numbers. And like Sean said, the only thing is, if something doesn't work, it's only for a season, and we adjust, we fix it, we evolve. And yeah, no, it's just been great. So yeah, man. And I don't know, I'm pretty baked, so never mind.
No,
I lost everything.
When big changes like this come out, we like to be as transparent as possible. We like to let you know exactly our thought process behind it. We're all really excited for it. I think it's going to help solve some of the it's not even really issues, it's just things that we want to do to implement to make the league as best as it can be. So it is going to be really fun to see how it is, how it all plays out. And again, when it comes to ranking the players, I know the one thing I hate is having to be, what's the word where everybody thinks about something differently? It's, whatever.
Brainstorm?
No. It's like common. Oh, subjective. Everything is subjective.
Oh,
so, yeah. So everybody has their own thoughts.
Mad Libs. Imagine if you were like, yes, that's exactly what it was. Mad Libs. Yes.
The poopy commissioner decided to eat poop on his poop. Hey, how about we give away before we go to a jersey giveaway? Does anybody else want to add anything about that?
The only thing I wanted to add is I'm really excited for next season. We, as an admin team, Mikey touched on it. We originally were pretty gung-ho about 3 nights a week, and the more we looked across, I'm like, and Kino, Caustic, you boys made Mikey kind of just opened our eyes and was like, well, we don't need to do that, and I agree, but we are committed to our entire community to expanding, and we're gonna roll the dice on y'all. If it comes down to it, is that however many draft eligible we get or we have for priority registration, we are going to expand as wide as possible for this upcoming season, with the trust that our members are going to, live up to what we signed up for, right? The league value statement, willing to play for anybody, avoiding the toxicity, and making this community what it is, which is, I can't believe we're talking about it this season. It's just so crazy, man.
Season X, man.
So thankful for everybody, but it's going to be incredible. So,
I think one of the coolest things that's ever happened in this league was this season when we had like so many ECUs. We were like, listen, we're gonna heave 6 people by week 3. It's bound to happen, and it hasn't. We've literally thrown out nobody that was rostered. We had one person leave for personal reasons, and actually no, we had 2 people leave for personal reasons, and that's it. there's been no like crazy disciplinary things, and that is a huge shout out to y'all in this server, man. Unreal, like super cool, super proud of you all. Let's keep that going.
Yeah, I think we're almost at like 4 or 5 seasons ago now, where we just had not counting the situation that shall not be named, but we just had a bunch of people leave at one point. We're like, we don't have enough ECUs and blah blah blah. We need
He's
a bunch
Voldemort
of ECUs
now.
Yeah,
He's women's softball Voldemort. That's what.
Or like Joe Hendry, maybe.
Hey, see, he's naming. He's trademarked.
Did somebody say goalie stats?
Goalie stats. But fuck, now I don't remember what I was going to say. Something. Oh yeah. We haven't had issues with a bunch of people getting kicked out at one point or anything like that. So it's been great. We love it. We love that, all the decisions come down to the owners at the draft, or their trades and things out of their control don't really come into play. I mean, it always happens. Life loves to throw uppercuts. We all know that. But outside of those situations, we're not getting anybody acting out or anything like that, and that's why we love you as a community. And you know what?
And that's what's prompting us to trust you to just stick to 2 nights and just add more teams if we're gonna have these numbers and it's and this like amazing of a community. Why wouldn't we?
Exactly.
Yep.
So,
One major caveat, real quick, Sean. I wanted to stress about with ownership applications. You have to have a GM selected. And let me rephrase. Let me go even further. It can't be, hey, it's going to be one of these 3 guys or one of these 5 guys that I think will be my GM. No, dude, you have to have had the direct conversation, like an actual conversation.
He has to know, or she has to know they're being named as your GM too.
And they will not be named
that as well.
Or somebody that has been named a GM on like 3 different applications. Here's what happened. If we get a duplicate GM, we're flushing both applicants. That's what's going to happen. So make sure whoever you're partnering with, they're down. They're not just a GM in name. They're going to be involved. That's what we want. We want season 10 to be the biggest and best, most competitive. We're not making too many changes, but we are expanding and we're making tweaks. So everybody's got to be real.
I hope I didn't ban someone. If you just got banned, you didn't do anything wrong. I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, he did. Yo, you just banned him.
No!
Yo, you banned Mobski.
No! Quick, we need 10 subs to unban Mobski.
Yeah, quick.
Can you find Mobski in the background? All right, hey, let's get
Wait, what's he doing with a kidney stone in between his fingers?
Okay, here's a caveat. If any sub, what time is it now? It's 10:04.
It's 1:45 in the morning.
All right, how's it? No, it's 10:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. By 10:07, if you get a sub in the chat, you get an extra vote or you get an extra name in for the wheel spin. What do you think about that?
Jeez.
Sweeten the pot.
At 11:45 Central Standard Time, the polls are closing.
Oh my God, that really posted the link? No way.
Did we get
Yeah, but you gotta give.
Sponsored? I think we just roll it.
I think
just run it. Just run it, dude. I'm just joking.
Dance too high.
Hey, so listen.
Fair.
One quick thing. Stick your penny. South LA Gaming. You guys both won jerseys. Whenever you're ready, reach out to me. And whoever wins this one, like, there's no rush. You don't have to do it if you're not rostered yet. But just please remember, just reach out to me in a DM just so we can talk logistics and I can refer back to it when the time comes to order it when you're ready.
Perfect. All right. I am now.
I want a Waxy Pads jersey. I'm going to get a Waxy Pads if I win.
The list from Twitch. I am copying it, pasting it here. We got A Day. Pause. It's going to have to be quick because you're going to have like 6 minutes. We've got
is heartless.
Boss,
Everyone knows it.
Harnett. Just make sure you've got your name in here. If you don't see it, speak now, forever hold your peace. I'll give you 20 seconds. By the way, the New York Jets, I think in the last 15 games I read, went 3-12. The Winnipeg Jets, the hockey team, have gone like 2-13. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you talk about the Ottawa Senators? Or I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. No, we're not. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
spin it. Spin
Are
it.
we ready?
spin
Are we
it.
ready? Are we ready?
Yeah, we're
Here we
ready.
go.
Here we go.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Where's my name?
I took it out on purpose. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Ovi winning himself a jersey.
Ov, congrats, my man.
Congrats, buddy.
Yo, just shoot me. Hey, shoot me a DM, dude. We'll chat. Again, dude. Yeah, we'll get it going. I'll take it right out of my wife's get well fund, and we'll get you a jersey.
That's right. No, I mean, with gas so expensive, a man wants to go see his wife in the hospital. You know, it's just.
Yeah, I mean,
But Ovi, I'm sure you'll get a nice jersey. I'm sure it'll be a nice one. You know.
everyone's just pretending to be Dave right now.
Yeah, no. Congrats, Ovi. Hey, everybody. That is.
Yeah,
gonna
Ovi, good shit, dude. Congrats.
This is your 30-second reminder to the owners. Small beaver, normal. Let's do that. Wait, what?
What?
Well, I will have to take
that a last
care
minute trade?
of that quick. No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Anything in the trade request? Nope, I
Mm-mm.
don't see it. So that is going to be it, everybody. The gavel has hit the table. The trade deadline has finished. And we are on to week 7 next week. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Gentlemen, let's just do a quick little round table here before we go into it. Last call, blah, 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 blah. Nope, just making sure. Mr. Backblastan, what are your thoughts? Trade deadline over. You got to be a happy man right now.
I mean, my mustache has grown like an inch and a half just since the trade deadline. So now it's going to be a good week. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. BA, what about yourself?
I mean, I'm sitting right next to Dan, and it's like a Santa Claus situation. He's tried to shave it twice, and it just keeps growing back. It's really weird. So I mean, it's alarming. I'm scared, but I think I'll make it. I'm excited for the last 2 weeks of the season.
Yes, sir. It is going to be awesome. Mr. Mikey Diesel, how about yourself?
Yeah, man, I heard grow an inch and a half, and that's what I did when I found out I was going to stay on the Space Cowboys. I did get an alarming DM where I thought I wasn't going to, but regardless of standings, Shamans and Comeback have done an amazing job. We're playing chem games every single night. There's teams that just, you tip your hat to them. They're better than us. But for myself personally, just selfishly, I was going to take a season off. I had such a frustrating time last season as an owner, and I'm so glad I signed up. I'm so glad those guys drafted me. It's just, you get jaded after a little while. We've been here for 9 seasons. We're going on our 10th, and sometimes you get jaded, and it reaffirmed my faith in the league, in what we're doing and why we did this. It's so much fucking fun, man. I saw the 20 something people that didn't get drafted and know that they would have done anything for that spot. So I'm super appreciative of just everything that we do here, man. And, super motivated for season 10 and beyond. And I'm just looking forward to everything we do here. And, 2 words after that, man, a regadome, man. Let's get a draft lobby going.
A little draft lobby action on a Friday. Yeah, Mikey said it best. We are nothing. Oh.
Mikey,
Well,
can
that'll be
you
something.
do the Space Cowboy sound?
Wee! Wee!
Okay. Now
Some
I'm gonna have a
people
good
call
weekend.
me
All
a
right.
gangster.
All right, I gotta follow up with something here. Hey, no, but Mikey said it best. Season 9 is gonna be great. It's gonna be a great rush to the playoffs. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna be bringing you all the action starting next Tuesday, 9:00 Eastern Standard Time. Bringing you the start of Week 7 and the big push to the Season 9 playoffs with the Season 10 signups opening tonight. Get your names in there. It's going to be a great time. We appreciate the heck out of all you. Shout out to Infinite Madness for the graphics. Appreciate you as always, buddy. He deals with my shit week in and week out. BA, a pleasure as always. Thank you for joining, Mr. Backblast Dan. I thank you. Congrats again. And 2 thumbs up for you. And yeah, Mr. Mikey Diesel as well. Appreciate it.
Hey, Mrs. Diesel's getting a 12:30 p.m. surgery tomorrow, so she's gonna be home in time to watch the playoff games, baby.
Let's go.
That's because of the subs. Thank you, boys and girls. You're the best.
Through and
No, legit. Like, she literally just told me about her surgery. That's
oh
awesome.
well, that's great.
Super
Hopefully,
fun.
and
Yeah, fuck yeah.
so she can go home the same day.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Awesome. Well, we did it, everybody. We saved Mrs. Mikey Diesel.
You saved her life. That money's gonna go to her and her recovery versus a headstone, and I'm so happy for this community. Thank you guys.
And a 6-pack
For
of
6
Miller
feet.
Lights.
That's right.
Hey, we appreciate the heck out of you, everybody. Love you. Can't wait for the playoffs. Can't wait for season 10. Get your signups in ASAP. Thank you to everybody for joining us here tonight. Congrats to Ovi on winning the jersey as well. You all take care. We appreciate the heck out of all of you. We'll see you on Tuesday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Y'all take care. Peace out. Bye-bye.